Hello everyone and welcome to Understanding Rally for Newcomers. Today's topic, car classes. I'm going to mainly talk about the Rally America series of classes because it's the series that I'm the most familiar with. NASA Rally Sport and cars from Canada pretty much have an equivalent to each one of Rally America's classes, so I'll supply some links in the description if you'd like to check out the rule books for each one of those sanctioning bodies. Something to note, Rally America does have restrictions on what classes a newcomer is allowed to start in. Basically, they don't want you to start in a turbocharged car. As of this video, NASA Rally Sport doesn't have that restriction, and I am not familiar enough with cars to make a comment either way. So keep that in mind when you move forward and start picking classes and cars that you'd like to run. Classes can basically be broken down into two main categories. You have production, and you have open. So let's start with production. Within production, you have production and production GT. What's the difference? Basically, it comes down to what they like to call an adjusted displacement. So what is adjusted displacement? Basically what you're doing is you're taking the size of your engine and you're adding a multiplier. The chart below is the list of multipliers that they use within production classes. And to stay out of production GT and stay in the lower production class, your adjusted displacement needs to be less than 2650 cc's. So how about an example? How about an O2 WRX? We're going to take the cc's of 1994. We're going to multiply it by both the turbocharged multiplier and the four-wheel drive multiplier, and you end up with an adjusted displacement of 4,406. So because it is over that 2650, this car technically falls into production GT. So the whole point of the production series, as read from the rulebook, is to provide an opportunity for rallyists to compete utilizing automobiles whose preparation is limited to improving their safety and reliability. Which brings me to the last two production classes, which pretty much throw that whole sentence right out the window, because you're allowed to do quite a bit of modifications within Super Production and Rally Truck. Super Production is a newer class, and basically for the STIs and EVOs. Rally Truck was a leftover class from the old SCCA days, but they left it in the rule book, so people can build some rally trucks if they want. So that brings us to open class. Group 2 and Group 5 are both two-wheel drive classes. Group 2 is going to be your smaller displacement, non-turbocharged cars. Group 5 is going to be your larger displacement, turbocharged or lightweight vehicles. The chart that I provided gives a comparison to maximum displacement versus minimum weight. And so if you happen to have a size of an engine but you weigh less than the minimum amount, then you're also going to be put into Group 5. And lastly, we have open light and open. Open light is an all-wheel drive, non-turboed class, like your Subaru Legacies, your 2.5 RSs, stuff like that would fall into that. And your open class is everything else. This is where your big guys run, and basically the people with the much bigger budgets than I have. So there's a basic overview of the classes within the Rally America series. Clearly this video was not an in-depth about any one class, just kind of a generalized overview. If you want to learn more about a specific class, I recommend you spend some time reading the rule book and getting to know the classes that you want to run in. So if you have any questions that you'd like to have answered, please feel free to post them in the comments. As always, the opinions reflected in my videos are my own and solely based off of my personal experiences with rallying.